Tell us what's happening where you are.
Indeed, Iman, I am with the outgoing Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, who, of course, over the past few months has also been the acting Speaker of the Legislature. And that it's not only the end of an era, but also the beginning of a new one.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a tough environment that we have gone through. And I suspect those who are coming in will have an even tougher environment. But I think we are glad that the process is so far. Our institutions that are guiding us based on the Constitution are holding well together. The event of the IEC handing over the list to the Chief Justice at Constitution Hill was a great moment. It represented the 7th instance in which this Chapter 9 institution, the IEC, has done pretty well, barring public pronouncements about disgruntlement, but nothing credible emerging in our courts to date. So we are glad that the elections, the observers have already indicated their satisfaction with how we have handled the elections. And I think greater compliment goes to the African National Congress that have accepted the outcomes without hesitation, outrightly, suggesting that we are likely to have a very good relationship with the rest of the parties over time. Of course, that is going to require work, a lot of work and hard work in the interest of people as a whole.
But what makes you think, though, that the 400 MPs that are supposed to be sworn in today are going to have it tougher than those who came before them?
I guess whilst we have had a variety of political parties, 14 of them, the incoming political parties, and given the nature of the numbers in the House, might itself be the reason why people think they can do something different, unlike in the past. So that's why I think it is likely to do that.
But I mean, we've always had high numbers of political players in the National Assembly. Yes, we may have a record high number now, but they haven't really destabilized Parliament and its work.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying to you is that you don't have the African National Congress in the numbers it has had all along. It's an important factor and can be the reason why other parties coming in now, including those who were there before, might want to act differently. And this is a supposition. We are hoping where they can choose a more cooperative path, a more deliberative and debate than disruptive conduct. This is what we are hoping, yeah.
At the end of the day today, there'll be a new speaker, there'll be a new deputy speaker. Your fondest memory of your tenure?
Well, I was telling someone this morning that sometimes when a member waves a rule book at you, and this I heard from a Labour Party in Britain member who wrote a book called How to Be an MP. He says, just check it out. They are likely not to have read the rule they are talking about. And indeed, I found that, and I had a good laugh at it frequently in the House when that happens. So it's been the humorous conduct of the job is what saves our sanity and will save the incoming presiding officer's sanity as well.
Any regrets?
Well, that we were beaten up one or twice by the Constitutional Court on important factors wasn't particularly nice, with constitutional blue eyes, so to speak. But it was an important learning process. I think what we have done to date on very critical issues of constitutional responsibility are great. We are yet to tell that story properly as we go into the 7th. Yeah.
Any piece of advice to whoever will be elected Speaker and Deputy Speaker today?
No, there's no question about recognizing the significance of running things with integrity, ethically, and objectively as much as is possible right through the program. It's going to be an exciting time, I suspect.
Dr. Tsenoli, best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Of course, outgoing Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, who, of course, over the past few months, Iman became the acting Speaker in the absence of Nosiviwe Mapisa Ngagula.